Hi, I'm April with Bags by April. This is my vintage Kenmore sewing machine. I've already showed you how to thread the top of the machine, how to thread and load the bobbin. Now I'm just going to explain a little bit about the machine. I only use two stitches. I use the straight stitch and the zigzag. That's it. Even if your Kenmore's a little bit different and the buttons or dials are in a different place, they're still going to do basically the same thing. This right here, it's set on the red dot. It has to be set on the red dot or it's not going to do the straight stitch and the zigzag. So that doesn't move very much. This, I don't have any cams. Some of these are darning stitches and stretch stitches. I don't use them. So if you turn the dial this way, you have a 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what that's going to do, if you're doing a zigzag, it's going to make, you'll do small zigzags and then it's going to make it bigger. I'll show you in a minute with my practice. So I'm going to put this back at the dot because I'm doing a straight stitch, not a zigzag. And this dial down here, it's 12, 10, 8, and then this dash. If you're doing a buttonhole, that real close stitch that you have around buttonholes, then you would set it at this red dial. So these numbers here determine how long the stitch is, where this one determines how wide it is. So I usually have mine set in in between 12 and 10, so 11. But since when I sew, I pull and push my fabric a lot, so this gets moved a lot. I'm constantly having to adjust it. All right, so the machine's threaded. I've shown you the dials, and now I'll show you how well this machine sews. Okay, the machine's threaded, and now I'm just going to show you these two stitches that I use. We're going to start out with a straight stitch. It's set at the red dot here, so that means straight stitch, and it's, so I back stitch. You can see there's my stitch coming down, and now I'm going to switch it to a zigzag. This is at the number 2. So you can see the zigzag back there behind it. Now I'm going to jump up to a 4. And as you can see, those are even bigger. Now if I adjust this bottom dial to this red, that's making the zigzag really close. So you would use this for applique or for like a buttonhole. So what we sewed through here, or what I sewed through, was 2 layers of canvas. Now I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to reset this as a straight stitch, and we're going to sew through 4 layers of canvas. Now I'll fold it in half again, so we have 8 layers of canvas. Now I'm folding it in half again, so I have 16 layers of canvas. Back stitch. It's not exactly liking this, but it's sewing through it. We got caught up there. All right, my threads got tangled up, so we're going to go through the 16 layers of canvas again. Like I said, it doesn't like going through that many, but it did it with no problems. 16 layers, that's pretty thick. There you go. My vintage Kenmore machine. I don't think the new ones that they make now can beat it. And that's all for today. Thank you very much.